even though you're using a template, you can add your own elements to the page. For example, if you wanted to add a text box, you could click on the text tool over on the side and a text box would appear on your screen. You can move it to wherever you want, you can resize it, and again, as we said before, you can use it to link to other text boxes in your document. To delete an element that you don't want, once it has its handles on it, you can just press the delete key and it will go away. The same as if you were going to add an image, you would click on it and it would bring up the image manager box where you can upload images. You can use existing images that you have, or as we said before, you can get them from these locations as well. To add a YouTube video, you click on the video icon. Then you have to put in the link for your video. So I'm going to paste in a YouTube video link, and when you click OK, it comes in on your screen. And again, you would do the same as to reposition it and resize it, put it where you want on your particular document. Now, in order to get this to be interactive, it would have to be published as you're working here. And finally, if you wanted to add a shape, you could certainly add any of these on your page. And this is where there's some layering that can come into play, because you can send things to the back and have text inside of this. You can add a text box inside of it to add multiple layers onto your document. To change the appearance of this is just like changing the appearance of an image or a text box. You'd come over here and you'd choose a fill for it and what kind of a border, shadow, all those kinds of parts. The bottom tool, as we had mentioned before, was Google Drive. If you had documents saved in your Google Drive, you could click on it and it says please ensure that you have linked to your Google Drive and try again. It may come up right away, just depending upon what you have. Now I know in the account that I'm using I don't have any Google Drive documents saved in it, but otherwise what it would do is list all of your documents and you could choose one from there and bring it into your LucidPress document. If you're having trouble seeing parts of your screen, you can adjust what you're viewing down here on the bottom. It's default at 125%, but maybe you wanted to make it smaller so you could see all of it on your screen at one time, or maybe you wanted to zoom in on a particular feature. As I mentioned, if you want to see what the document is going to look like, you can preview it and it will again take some time to update based on what you've made some changes to, and then it'll let you see what that document looks like in a preview mode. Once the preview has been updated, you would simply click over on the next page and it would move it up so that you could see what each page looked like and your layout, if your text was readable, all those kinds of items. And when you wanted to go back to the layout mode, you simply click and you can continue with your editing, make your fixes, those kinds of things. You may have noticed that I haven't been saving as I've been working. That's because LucidPress, like a Google Doc, does automatic saving. When you are ready to finalize this, there's a couple things you can do. First of all, publishing the document allows you to have more of an online version, and I would recommend that you publish that. And all you do is hit the publish up there and hit publish on the screen, the publish button. So it says publish it so it's viewable on a tablet, computer, or mobile device. You can also share this through a Google Plus account, Twitter, or Facebook, but it has to be published like we're doing right now before it'll accept it on those particular sources. Once the publishing has finished, you're going to be given a link. This is the link that you would share with other people, for example, your teacher or someone who you wanted to share this particular document with. You would send them this link. Follow instructions from your teacher whether they want that turned in on Edmodo or emailed to them. Again, even if you print out a copy, this sending them the link allows them to see that interactive feature if you've added things like videos or galleries or those kinds of things. If you do decide to go back and edit some more on your document after you've published it, that's perfectly fine. You would just need to publish again and update it so that the most recent version was out there for people to see. So again, you can go back and edit after it's been published. So it looks like LucidPress can help you create some pretty amazing documents. Good luck.